Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmylou the Mudlark and today I want to share all things mudlarking while you come with me down to the foreshore. But let's start at the beginning. A mudlark is someone who scoured the banks during the late 18th or 19th century, often children or women, looking for lost items they could sell to make a living. Now it is a popular hobby which unfolds history right in front of you. I started mudlarking in 2020 during the pandemic as our 1 hour a day. Though I don't go down to the foreshore as often now, you can now discover all of my finds on my blog and I am documenting them here on my channel. Today is quite a bright autumnal day, but also very windy, and I am looking forward to hopefully finding some pipe bulbs and glass and hopefully some nice pieces of pottery too. Mudlarking is very rewarding, but you have to train your eye and can't just pick up everything and anything off the ground, or else you'll be left with the whole Thames at home. You must be patient as sometimes the river does not wash up its best for you, but sometimes there are real beauties. You just have to wait and hopefully you'll spot something. For example, in this little spot I can see a pipe stem and a piece of pottery. Can you? Here's the pipe stem and here's the piece of pottery. The PLA stopped giving out new permits a while ago, but now they have limited the number of available foreshore permits to protect the unique nature of the foreshore. And I agree, it is very unique. So, if you do get a handle on a permit after signing up to their waiting list, take your chance and discover London's rich history. Coins, pottery, jewellery like buttons or pins, glass and often bones can all be found when mudlarking, along with rarer items like onion bottles or Turkish bulbs. If you want to learn more about mudlarking here on YouTube, I would recommend having a look at either Nicola White's channel, Sci-Finds or the Northern Mudlarks, as they all know a great deal about mudlarking and are masters of the foreshore. On this piece of glass, I've just spotted, you can see, some writing. And it looks like it said milk, so this might have been from a milk jar. Here you can see quite a big pipe stem. A little while ago, Nicola White interviewed me in this video, and it talks about what I wanted to find at the time, which isn't very different to now. If you want to see me interviewing her, you can find the link in the description below. Here is another pipe bowl, and you can see that there's a sort of ridged design along the top. It's missing all of the stem, but I think it's quite cool. Looking over here, I can see a piece of pottery with a bit of blue paint and the complete top of a bottle. Pieces I've just found. There's this piece of pottery which has this interesting texture, and this one which I just thought was beautiful. And then these two pipe bulbs. This one's complete but the whole stem is missing, and this one's a little broken. However, there is some writing on the foot. That's called a maker's mark, and I will have a look at that later. Then there's also this one, and I love how the overglaze has cracked and crackled. And these are 4 of the recent finds. But you might be asking, where should I go mudlarking? Well, here at Limehouse is definitely my favourite spot. This is near the Ratcliffe Wharf area, and it is where I have been luckiest. I found almost all of my pipe bulbs here, and you can find some beautiful pieces of pottery too. You can see from the clips in this video how amazing some of the finds can be. However, since it isn't very muddy in this area, with the banks consisting of mostly large bricks and rocks with fragments lying between, everything is broken or in shards, and it is definitely unlikely to find a bulb attached to a piece of long stem. or even a whole pipe bulb. In Greenwich, it gets a little muddier, making it easier to preserve things, so I would recommend going there if that's the type of things you're looking for. Look at this piece of pottery. It is double-sided and has a massive flower on it. And just next to it is this quite cool coloured pottery. 2 pieces. Here is another pipe stem with the maker's mark. It has got a V and an I. You should always check the ties before coming down and wear appropriate footwear. You should also remember to wash your hands after the hunt and not touch anything which you don't know what it is. Make sure you can also contact someone with a cell phone if you're in trouble. I usually come here with a bit of company, like I did today. Please avoid disturbing wildlife, and if you ever come across anything potentially historically significant, like artifacts, report them to the Portable Antiquities Scheme, so that they can receive their proper documentation. More details can be found on the PLA's website along with the PAS's. Here I can see the beginning of the pipe bomb. 2 actually. Can you spot them? There is one here. And another one just here. I've also just spotted these quite nice pieces of glass. What did you spot? Here's a nice piece of pottery. And another plain one here. But those are always nice to make pottery pins out of. Here is a tiny piece of pottery. So here are our finds. There are also many more pipe stems, but these were the diamonds in the rough. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like learning more about mudlarking. Like and subscribe if you want to see more upcoming videos like my next mini seashell collection, or visit my blog for more details. Bye!